Good afternoon. I'm Brandon Dawkins with the Trustful Tribune. Well, as we've promised you, we will continue to bring interviews with mayoral candidates from our viewing area. And today we're here with Pinson City Councilman Joe Cochran, who actually announced his run for mayor last week. Joe, we appreciate you being with us today.
Well, I appreciate it as well. I thought we were here to talk about KJ heading over to the Warriors.
I know most of the time we are here to talk about sports, but not today. Serious city business.
That's fine. I can talk about the mayoral candidacy. That's fine.
Well, you have been a city councilman, as you and I talked about earlier, for 12 years since Pinson established its city structure. So let's talk about the things that have been accomplished in those 12 years.
Well, obviously, you know, starting a brand new city is a great deal of work. It took team effort from the mayor down. We started planning and zoning. We've created our tax structure, how we collect our fees, things of that nature. We've also started a contract on garbage collection for our municipality, so people are paying less and getting more service. We have gone over and enhanced our Pinson Valley Youth Sports Complex for the kids in our community. We've started a library, which actually is 10th out of 42 in Jefferson County in circulation last year, so that's a great accomplishment.
That is.
Recently this year we've opened Bicentennial Park, which again continuing to enhance quality of life issues for the citizens. So just so many things, you can't name them all over a 12-year period.
Those are a lot of great things that y'all have accomplished in those 12 years, but now you decided to run for mayor. You feel like it's the right time. What are some things that you want to try to focus on if elected?
Well, some of the things I want to focus on is being a little bit more aggressive as it pertains to recruitment of business into our community. I want to lay out a plan for our city and make sure that when we go on recruiting trips, which currently we don't, that we have everything we need in front of us to help show the businesses and the industrial people in our community what we would like to see come to Pinson. Provide jobs, provide opportunities for people. Restaurants is one of the big things we hear a great deal about. I hear hardware stores. You know, these are things that we've heard for years, and I want to establish a more aggressive tone in that direction. And I would also like to establish a couple of steering committees from the senior citizens and from our teenagers, because those are the two areas in a community that typically get their voices heard the least. And I would like to be able to find creative ways, especially to enhance the offerings to our teenagers for things to do on Friday and Saturday night, because I hear them screaming at the top of their lungs just like we did when we were teenagers.
Right.
What do we have to do? So I want to try and look at creative ways from other people around the country at how you provide those opportunities.
Well, we've talked about too how what kind of impact the city's had working with the schools in Pinson. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that and anything you'd like to accomplish in that area too. That's been really important for Pinson.
That's extremely important for Pinson, because as your schools go, so does your city. And what we want for our schools is the best. One thing that we've done several years ago is we established tax structures that allowed us to contribute monies to our local schools. And at our budget today, I would challenge any municipality to say they give as much to their schools as we do. We give $100,000 to our 4 schools every year. We're very involved with our schools. I know I in particular have tried to be extremely involved at the high school level and to the middle school level, because that is where everything comes to a head. And so how are your athletic programs? How are your fine art programs? And those are things that we can enhance through our Board of Education and work with those guys.
Well, Joe, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you being with us to share your thoughts. Good luck in your run. It's going to be an active summer. And so, as we promised, we'll continue to bring you these interviews, and we appreciate you watching.